Hello, hello. We are live. Yay. Live. Yay. Whoops. Well, that was pretty disconcerting. At least my phone is off. I mean, my volume. Yay. Woo. I'm learning. So, I'm just going to start scribbling here because, oh, got the wrong color. Oh, okay. Let's do this cadmium orange. Nice bright color. Oh boy. We're just going to start coloring. I'm going to put down some orange here. Once the room gets a few more people in it, Hey, Carlos, how are you? I hope you are safe. I hope everyone is safe, whether I know you or not. I am glad that you are here, whoever you are, and Carlos. Anyway, yes. I didn't put it in the description of the video, but this is a free conversation zone. I mean, to a point, YouTube obviously doesn't like it if you talk about really, really questionable subjects, but if you need to vent, please do so. So that's what we got. I just looked up at my counter and it said 241, and I'm like, it's not 241. Yeah, I'm on it today. I'm just like with it. Got my stuff together. Woo! Oh. Lots of chores. Yeah. Awesome. Good. Glad you're safe. That is always good. So, welcome everyone. Coloring today on these jellyfish that we started last week. The links are below the video in the video description where I found this. This is the artist is SUSAN CARLSON, or Ruby Charm Colors. She is Ruby Charm Colors, and she does a lot of animals, and she does some other stuff as well, but she puts in a lot of whimsical and a lot of surreal and very detailed elements, and I absolutely love her work because of all of that. Sometimes it's a challenge to color, but hey, you know what? We need to be challenged once in a while. So yeah, let's challenge. Let's go challenge. Anyway, I put a link to her Etsy store in the description because that is where I purchased this one, I believe. If it's not there, then it is available as a free download in her Facebook group, but you have to, of course, join the Facebook group because you can't just go in and grab the PDF. And I know a lot of people have been having trouble with people handing out PDFs, and dudes, that's not cool. No, I didn't draw this. I didn't draw it. It's a PDF that I got from an illustrator artist, and the picture can be purchased. The PDF file of the picture can be purchased on Etsy at the links below, at the link to Ruby Charm Colors Etsy store. Yeah, I did my first long stint in the hospital more than a year ago. I was coloring a picture by Richter, Sarah Richter, I believe her name is, and she does all kinds of mythological stuff, which is totally cool with me. But one of the nurses came in and saw me coloring, and I went in there, and she was like, "Oh my God, did you draw that?" And I was like, "I wish," because it was really cool. It was like this mermaid, and she was all spiny and everything, not your typical, soft, feminine type of mermaid. It was more of a, I don't know, spiny mermaid. Anyway, so what I'm using right now is a Prismacolor, and I'm just going over these tentacles. The tentacles have already been gone over with white charcoal, and the white charcoal that I use is something that I was introduced to by Lisa Matrakin, who is also another great illustrator, and it's this one. It's compressed charcoal. I don't even believe it is real charcoal. I think it's like zinc or something. I don't know, but it's compressed, and it can be used just the same as charcoal. White charcoal. This is called white charcoal. Yeah, but anyway, it's cool. It's really cool, especially under colored pencils. Way cool. So if you hear noises in the background, Deidre, hey there, lady. Good to see you. How is everything? How are your kids and your family? Anyway, if you hear noises in the background, I have the front door open because it got stuffy in the house. And it is warming up here in southern Arizona. So whenever there's a cool day, I like to take advantage of it. It's cheaper on the AC. Pat, welcome. Woohoo! Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. How are you? How is everything? You're surviving. Hey, Deidre, did you ever find some toilet paper? I know you guys go through it really fast being a family of 6, but I So yeah, and then Mark is still working. He's back in the office room in the back of the house, but occasionally he does have a stress relief moment, and you might be hearing him raise his voice. So his computer's doing all kinds of crazy stuff today. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, I said hell. adult live stream. Okay. Yeah. No. Oh my God, Deidre, we had to go online and order some. Well, Mark did. I think he went to Lowe's online. I had to close the bar. Oh no, Pat. Oh my gosh, that's some lost revenue there. Oh, 2 weeks. Wow. And other people may not even think of that, but wow. Wow. Hey, what's really cool is there's a farm not in our immediate area, but not too far away either. It's like 25, I can't remember what the name of the farm is, but it's like 20, 25 miles away. And they have like 35 acres, and they opened it up and are providing lunches for elementary school kids. And they made it a point to say, you can stand 6 feet. If everyone, if we got a bunch of people and they all stood 6 feet apart, we could fill this acreage up with like 6,000 people. And I was like, oh my God, you never think of that, 6 feet apart. Well, an acre's not small. An acre's pretty big, but they have like 35 acres. So I thought that was really cool. And like Sonic is providing some food, Sonic hamburgers and all, they're providing some food, and other businesses are starting to pitch in as well. So that's just one example of people in our area that they're, oh my God, I can't even believe how some people are pulling together, and just trying to make it better for everybody. Oh, you saw that, Deidre. Good, good. I know you homeschool, but further notice. Yeah, further notice. That's nothing is certain right now. Nothing is certain. I heard yesterday, I was listening to another YouTuber who was really thinking about Italy, because she has a friend in Italy, and apparently Italy has so many deaths because they have a large senior population. So it's not like it's just, you know, random people. It's actually a senior population, and the seniors have, and people with compromised immune systems are being affected way more. So she was worried about a friend of hers that's in Italy, and she kept checking. And fortunately, the friend in Italy does videos as well. So she has a way of knowing that this lady is still okay. So that's pretty cool. Not knowing, right? Yeah. We're lucky. We're really lucky because I can't go out anyway. And Mark works from home. But he said they just had to close an office in the Philippines, which means his workload is going to be increased. And they're trying to get the people in the Philippines set up to work at home, but you can't just like click your fingers, you know, snap your fingers and it happens overnight. It's something that it takes a little bit of doing because you have to have the computer, the modem, and you know, all of that hooked up. So it's hopefully they'll get it done so these people can go back to work and start drawing a paycheck again. Because wow, because just like with you, Pat, you know, that's your livelihood, man. Oh. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but, and I'm going to be sipping on water because it's kind of dry here today. So if I sound scratchy, it's because my allergies have kicked in and it's dry here today. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, which is cool. Yay. So anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, well, if it's important, it'll come back to me, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but yeah, I know, Pat. That's the scariest thing, is they don't know they have it yet. That is very scary. Lisa Matrakin, the sweetheart, she posted on her Facebook group that I'm going to be having a giveaway when I reach 400 subscribers. And today I've gotten like 8 more. So I'm like, yay! Because I really want to do that giveaway. I thought of a couple other things I can add, but I'm going to surprise you. So, and don't forget, I'm not going to put it in the description of the video. It has to be 400 subscribers, and it has to be 400 for at least a week before I'll do the video. Before I'll do the giveaway. So, keep that in mind. I really, really want to do it though. I love doing giveaways. I love it. Doing some more of this tentacly stuff. I think I'm going to make it fade to blue a little bit. Let me get some blue. What color was I using? Oh yeah, Copenhagen. There she is. Yay! Yeah. Oh, thank you, Pat. Oh yeah. Deidre, that'd be cool if you won, because I mean, let's face it, Deidre lives like 2 miles away from me, you guys. So I actually see them, her and her family, or just her and her husband, fairly often. Probably not often enough, because gosh, I got to tell you something. Deidre is super funny and makes me laugh all the time. So yeah, but I love it. I love it. Everybody needs a good giggle, you know? Okay, so we are 14 minutes in, and I have a happy mail. And I didn't ask permission to mention, hey, Carola, it's good to see you. How are you? I hope you're okay and feeling better. I know you were sick last time you were in the chat, so are you feeling a little better? Okay, so I got a happy mail, and I know who it's from. It's not an anonymous one, but I didn't ask permission to say her name. So I'm not going to say her name out of respect for that, and, you know, because I'm a dork. But anyway, this stuff is so cool. Hold on. And I put it all in page protectors, so I apologize if there's glare. I will try not to have glare. Okay, so first look at this. This is so stinking cool. This is from an actual, it looks like it's actually an old Sears catalog, the real thing. Is that not the coolest? And there's other ads in here as well. Is that neat? And there's like 8 pages in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan them into my computer and use them that way, because I love this stuff. It is super cool for putting in your junk journals, and other people love it too. I mean, look at how cute that is. Look at that. This lady in this old dress. It's so cute. And then there's another page with these god-awful hats. I don't know how these ladies wore these things. Hey, Elle, good to see you. I hope you are well. Thanks to the rum. Corolla, right on. But look at these gorgeous, gorgeous, like 20-pound hats. Isn't that, look at 348, 325. That's how much they were. Trimmed with cherries and ribbons. It's so cute. It's just adorable. But it's so Victorian too. So you know that's got to be, you know, really old. Then there was the whole bunch of pages from cookbooks. And these are really neat because they've got, well, they've got the little notches out of them, which is super cool. They don't do that anymore. In fact, they don't even put them in books anymore. They just put them in notebooks, like the binders. So that was really neat. I was just like, look at these treasures. Oh my God. And the one who sent them to me, she's probably like, yeah, I'll just send all these. These are a bunch of miscellaneous ads. I love this one. Bowling bells bring babies. Babies are welcome. Visitors in many Canadian bowling alleys. Oh, babies are welcome visitors in many Canadian bowling alleys. Modern bowlodromes provide nurseries where they are tended while mama plays. Is that not cool? That is so cool. So then we have old funny papers. And I love this because they don't, some of these were really not very politically correct. And they, back when they did these, it was like they didn't really worry about that then, you know? So this one's even Mickey Mouse. So, yeah. His clothes are hanging right by the door and they're getting all steam all on him. And this one says, my clothes shrunk. Ha! Only Mickey, right? And then this is a rum. Oh, speaking of rum, look, Corolla. This old rum ad. Is that cute? Look at that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, 1967. And the other one I'm sure was older. You can just tell these papers don't look or feel as old as the other from the Sears catalog. I'm not sure it is an authentic Sears catalog page, but it doesn't really matter. It looks like one. Oh, I know the handwriting. Oh my gosh. I can't believe people made an art of handwriting. And you know what's really cool is a friend of mine does too. She writes in a journal, and she uses a dip pen or a fountain pen, and she has the most amazing handwriting with flourishes and curlicues and all kinds of great stuff. And I try, but I fall short. So this one is really cool. This is a single page here, but it's like, look at that, 1945. That is cool. And then the other part of this is old maps of Halifax. And one of them says something about being affected by the Black Plague. And I was just like, oh, see, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And she just had these sitting around. She's like, I'll send some to you. I didn't realize postage was probably way too much. And I didn't realize where she was sending them from. But look at that. Oh, there it is. The black. Oh, yeah. Let's turn it upside down. That was brilliant. The Black Plague tax-free property. That is amazing. I tell you. Huh. It's so cool. But that's not the best of it. The best of it is this. Because I can make, these are like so old. I can make a book out of this book cover, but I believe that this book, The Life of Abraham Lincoln, and this says 1927. But the inside is just like, oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like Art Nouveau. It's so beautiful. And it's signed. It looks like it's signed with a little 1935. It's signed with, it looks like it's signed with a fountain pen or a dip pen. Printed in Great Britain. Isn't that gorgeous? And I can fix the wrinkles. That's not a problem. But oh my God, there you go. There's the end papers. I hope you guys can see that. It's very pale. It's pale green. So it's really not, probably not showing up really well. But I mean, look at that. So beautiful. And there's another one too. There's another book cover in here. It's this one. It's very, very thin. It's very like flexible. So I'm thinking that it's just a book cloth over like cardstock or something, but it's really neat. Somebody put tape here, which I would cut and try and repair. But this says Vancouver, June 1934. And that's in that. The handwriting is pretty darn cool. Love it. So yeah, this is, and they smell good. I love the smell of old books, old paper. It just smells really good to me. I grew up going to the library. But yeah, isn't that awesome? I mean, I'm just so grateful because there's no way I can't get out of the house, and I haven't really been able to get out of the house in months. So to have somebody send this to me from so far away, that in itself is a treasure. And sending these things, oh my God, I'm just so grateful. If you're listening, you know who you are. Thank you so, so much, because this is amazing. Amazing, I tell you. Just beautiful. But I wanted to show you guys all that because I thought it was just really cool. And since I do the junk journaling, I make the junk journals. She says, I know you'll use these, put them to good. People call it precious. They're precious to me. Precious. Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, so wow, I was just blown away. Blown away. So that was really cool. And somebody, and I think I know who, sent me some file folders, which is cool because I make traveler's notebooks and other folios out of the file folders. And I have been making stuff left and right. I have a stack of stuff that I need to list in my Etsy store, including the latest journal, which is called Gypsy Moth. And you can find a video flip through of it on my channel. Yeah, so fun to do. I think that people should try this journal making thing because it's really therapeutic. I mean, if you can, you don't have to make it elaborate. You don't. It doesn't have to be fancy and all that. Can be. The first 3 I made, I didn't even buy anything except glue. That's all I needed. So it was cool. It was really cool. Aw, Corolla. That's okay. And Deidre, I'm sorry. That's okay, Corolla. I understand. Just make sure that you stay healthy and happy and safe and be good to yourself. Actually, yes, Elf, it is. Journaling is very therapeutic, and I've kept a journal since I was about 13. So off and on. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Corolla. The thumbs up, yes. That would be awesome. I love historic books, too. Historic books, historic newspapers. Yes, yes. Oh, the old ads. Yeah, they're cool. Let's see, Deidre, if your internet is acting up, make sure that your feed is on 1080. Or if you can't get 1080, 740. So yeah, I think it's 740. Anyway, just make sure it's at a higher number. That might help. If that doesn't help, you may have to refresh your page, or go out, close your browser, and then open it back up and come back in. So it just depends. I have to do it too. So it's not unique to you. It is something that happens to everyone, believe it or not. And gosh, I'm getting warm. I do this every time. Maybe it's because my mouth is moving. I get warm. Oh yeah, the library. God, it smells good in there. Oh my gosh. My mom, when I was a little kid, we lived in a house in downtown Phoenix that had real wood floors. And I'm just bouncing back here on my colors from cadmium orange, PC 118, and Copenhagen blue, which is PC 906. And let's see, this one is sunburst yellow, which is PC 917. So let's put those all like this. And if you need to, you can get a screenshot or something. So that's the ones I'm using right now on the tentacles. And wow, there is a lot of activity out there on YouTube. Oh my gosh, Alf, you know what? Me and hand sewing do not get along. Hand sewing is like, ugh, I'm horrible at it. You'd think because I can draw and, you know, all this other, and my dexterity is okay, that I would be able to hand sew, but it's like I start stitching and I don't have the patience for it. I can get all crazy. I think I'm going to put the blues next to the yellowish color. That'll make a great contrast. And it also throws in a little bit of green. So it's kind of a weird shade of green, but that's okay because I like it. Just going to go with it. It's kind of like watercolor painting, you know? You throw that stuff down on the page and just see what happens. And a lot of the time, the most amazing things happen. Just let it go. You live in Flagstaff? Oh, how cool. No, I don't live in Phoenix. I live in Apache Junction, which is east of Mesa. So it's the far East Valley. Phoenix, we did live in Phoenix for a little while, but I tell you what, I never want to step foot in Phoenix again. It was the most horrible experience. People were mean and, you know, just generally unkind. And I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. I mean, you know, I tried to be nice and everything, but it was like, it was horrible. It was just bad. Anyway. Oh, and while we were there, we rented a house in Phoenix for a year, I think it was, to save up enough money to move into our own place, into our own house. So we were renting, and yeah, the rent fair is even more east. They closed it though because of the coronavirus. This last weekend was their last weekend for this season, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah. Oh, what was I saying? I hate it when I do that. There's my husband. He's coming down the hall with the dog because the dog needs to go, apparently. Hi, Mark. Hi.
Are you live?
Yes, I am live.
Hi.
There's Mark saying hi. City folk. Yeah, you know. Oh, my God. Oh, I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. While we were there, we rented the house for like a year. And while we were there, we kept having people come to the door, and they were like, hey, does Pearl live here? And I was like, no. Are you sure? Yeah, there's no Pearl here. And they would go away. A week later, some different person would come to the door. Hi, I'm looking for Pearl. I don't know who Pearl is. And then one day, this girl comes to the door and she's like, hi, is Pearl here? And I said, no, there's no Pearl here. And by this time, I'm just like, oh my God, really? And she goes, well, I'm her daughter. Do you know where she is? And I was like, look, when we moved in, there was nobody here. And then one day, hey, Lisa, good to see you. And then one day, somebody says to us, you know what you should do? You should make a sign that says Pearl doesn't live here anymore and stick it in your front yard. And I was like, oh God, that's tempting. That is so tempting. Because we kept having people come in and go, is Pearl here? Is Pearl here? Turns out, we found out that she was a drug dealer and she was setting people up with drugs. And I was just like, fantastic. That's just wonderful. Because although I've had my run-in with drugs many, many years ago, and we're talking many years ago, I haven't touched them since and wouldn't touch them. So I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, you guys, by the way, Lisa coming in reminded me, if any of you have a YouTube channel, put up 3 icons of some kind, just 3 icons of some kind to tell everyone else that you have a YouTube channel and we can go subscribe to you. Also, if you have an Instagram and you would like people to follow you there for whatever reason, please put up your Instagram name, the @ whoever you are on Instagram, and let's support each other by following each other this way too. And Lisa, oh my God, lady, thank you so much for the mention on your Facebook group. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. That was the sweetest thing for you to do that. And I appreciate it like you would not believe. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. It is so hard to get subscribers. And I really want to do the giveaway. Hey, Callie S. Good to see you. There we go. There's some icons and stuff. Oh, and Lisa just put out a video today. If you go to the Crafty Cauldron Crafts and Coloring, the Facebook page for this YouTube channel, there's a link there. And if you go to Lisa's Facebook page, which is where you really should be going, there's a link there for her how to color your dragon. It is so cool. I freaking love this video. It's awesome. But if you want the picture, you got to go to the Facebook group. So, you know. Hey, Brittany. Awesome. Good to see you. Yes, elf, dragon. Yes, I know. It's so cool. I love dragons. And I love mythological creatures in general. So, hi. Yeah, mythological. I started reading Greek mythology when I was like, oh my God, I think I was in 4th grade. And I found it fascinating. And I kept checking out this giant book of Greek mythology. And my mom found out that I was checking this book out. And she told me that I couldn't check it out anymore because I was raised in a very strict Christian home. So she tells me, I don't want you checking out that Greek mythology book anymore because according to her, it was evil and satanic. And so I said, because I was afraid of my mom, I said, okay, I won't check out the Greek mythology book anymore. So what did I do? I checked out the Norse mythology book instead. Because I had to read, it was just so fascinating. And I love the Norse mythology too. I mean, it was so cool. And I think the reason why she said that to me, well, besides the whole religion thing, was she caught me reading the Greek mythology book to my sister one night while she was taking a bath, because I was like, she's like, you know, she just wanted me to sit in the bathroom with her while she was in the bathtub scrubbing. So I said, well, can I read to you? And she says, sure, read to me. So I read out loud, and I think my mom heard it, and she was just like, uh-oh, because apparently she wasn't paying attention before that to what I was reading. So anyway, yep. That was how that kind of came about. And then that was my start in reading of alternative myths and religions, which is a super interesting topic. So there you go. Oh my gosh. It's all tentacly. Here's another one. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of this blue up here. And I said I was just going to put yellow, but I think I'm going to do the orange there too. I don't know. It might make mud, and I don't really want to do that. The kind of green that's coming out right there is really neat. Look, I'll show you. Right here, if you can see that, there's my blue, my Copenhagen blue. And then this is where the sunburst yellow meets the Copenhagen blue, and it's got like almost like a spring green color coming out there, but it's kind of fading in and out, which is totally cool with me. So there you go. Hello there, Steph. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you all for being here so much. Totally appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And this is a free to a point now. Don't get crazy. This is a free topic zone. If you would like to vent about anything, please do so. I don't have a problem with it. I will even allow bad words to a point because I don't want YouTube to shut me down. So, yeah, there's that. This is like I have few filters, and how can I expect other people to filter if I don't make it a strict point to filter? You see what I mean? Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Elf. That is awesome. Bad words. Lisa. I know, bad words. Poodle poop. Oh my God. That reminds me, when I was a little kid, my mom told me about the poodle that they had before. It was like, I think it was like when I was really, really young, because I don't remember this dog, but they had a poodle. And yeah, I come from a huge family. There was 8 of us kids. And my mom had so much trouble with that poodle because it kept peeing on the rug. So instead of calling it by its name, she named it Poodle Piddle on the Rug. My mom. Huh. Oh, thank you, Steph. I will approve that ASAP as soon as this is over. I better write myself a note, because if I don't, I'll forget, because when I get done with this, I'm going to be hungry. So, you know, that takes precedence. Food. I love food. So, FB group. Approvals. Hey, there we go. Yep. Oh, darn it. I'm rolling over a cord down there. That isn't good. Oops. Hey, wait a minute. Let's put this in there. That bright sunburst color. And mix it up with that blue a little bit. Give us our little bit of green. And I think I'm going to use a blender pencil right there, because I wanted a more smoother transition. And yes, I'm going fairly light, but it's still, I just want to blend it a little bit more. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. So Mark's still at work. He's still working. He gets off at 2:30, which by that time this will have ended. And he's sad because he misses you guys. Hello there. Is it, tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Mikey, or is it Mickey? Oh, do I even pronounce the E? I don't know. Perhaps you could spell it phonetically for me so I don't mess up your name, because I really hate doing that. Yep, phonetics. Phonetics are wonderful, aren't they? Good way to confuse your kids, too. I'm sorry. I had to say that because when they started teaching children to read and write using phonetics, I get it. I do. But not all kids are going to learn the same. And my oldest that was a little confusing for him. He's got an adequate IQ. It's just, I think he's slow on the uptake. He was slow on the uptake, just a teeny bit. Catherine, hi, good to see you. Oh, okay, Miku. Awesome. I have to remember that. That's a really pretty name too. Oh my gosh. Arnie, hey, you're at the doctor. Are you okay? I hope everyone's okay, healthy, and safe. And I sincerely hope you all have toilet paper. I seriously do, because wow. I told Mark, you know, if we run out of toilet paper, I do have some baby wipes. But besides that, we have a lot of bed sheets we don't use. And I know that sounds gross, you guys, but if you have to, you have to. And I am not wiping with paper. No. Shower. Wait, I must have missed something. That's okay, though. Wow, it is so good to see everyone. Thank you all for being here. Way cool. Hey, Lisa, when is your next live? Your next live stream? I forget because I have 20 things on my brain. TP? Shower if you run out of TP. You just need a bidet, right? So funny. Oh my God. I guess it's the whole hoarding thing is got me on. Next show is on Saturday. Pay attention, guys. Lisa's next show is on Saturday, and it's a Harley Quinn color along. It's a color along. So please, you guys, go on her Facebook group because this is going to be fun. She's got. You have you can go on the Facebook group, join the group, and get the picture, right? But you have to be part of the Facebook group. Reusable with our last. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bidets are neat, man. I mean, how convenient is that, right? A little bit of orange there. You can't find one right now. Oh my God. To remember to get the pictures. Yes. So there you go, guys. If you want, if you want the picture to go along with the color along that Lisa just mentioned, go on her Facebook group, join the Facebook group, and you'll have access to the picture. You'll have access to other stuff too. And believe me, it is worth it. It is a fun group. It's way funner than mine. I'm thinking about closing down mine, but I don't really want to. It's just that we never do anything there because I don't have unfortunately, I don't have a lot of energy. So yeah, but I'm working on it. I'm coming along, getting a little better every day. So I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it and just kind of, go with the flow, which is what I like to do anyway, because you can only ask so much of yourself, Oh my God, we had another fiasco. I'm almost out of test strips for my insulin testing, for my blood testing. And I'm like, so I called the pharmacy. It's Express Scripts. It's an online deal, right? And our insurance requires us to use this for prescriptions that are like recurring, ongoing. And I have a lot of those right now. And so we found out that my prescription for test strips with even, I mean, it's running out, and my doctor didn't renew it. And I'm like, why is that? And I asked the guy on the phone from Express Scripts, and he said, well, it ran out on the 10th of March. And I'm like, I was in his office that day. That's the day I had my doctor's appointment with him. Why couldn't he just, I mean, come on, what the heck, And I realize that it's not always him personally that has to do that. I know he has a staff that handles this kind of stuff too. But oh my God, really? Oh, jeez. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done ranting about that for now. I got to qualify it because I'm going to rant about something else. Anyway, insurance isn't all it's cracked up to be. I think I'll do a little there. Ooh, that looks neat. If you guys hear weird noises that sounds kind of like, I don't know, sort of like a crow. It's not a crow. I have a bird feeder out front. It's like 5 feet away from my front door, and these ringneck doves come in there, and they make this, I call it the old lady sound, because it sounds like an old lady. And they do this when they're coming in for a landing. They make this old lady sound, and they keep doing it because they're landing for the seeds that are getting thrown on the ground. They don't land on the bird feeder because they're too big. These are pretty stout pigeons, doves. Sorry, doves. Don't poop on my head, okay? Oh no, another poop conversation. Oh, Elf, I love ravens. Oh my God. Oh, and Lisa has a really cool raven picture. Oh, more than one. Hello. But yeah, pictures of ravens that you can color. Oh my God. Awesome stuff. Wait. What does it sound like? You, an old lady? Not like an owl. It sounds like more like a, here, I'll do it. Ready? Okay. If your volume's up really loud, please turn it down. They go like this. Ah! And that's all you get because I'm embarrassed now. Thank God you can't see my face. I need to sharpen this guy. He's kind of not sharp anymore. Yeah. Oh, you know the kind of doves I'm talking about, Catherine? Or should I call you Cat? I don't know. I don't know you well enough, so I don't know. I think I'm in the right one. See? I know it does sound like an old lady. But these doves they're crazy. They like work, and they flap and they get up really high and then they soar back down. And right before they land, they make that old lady sound. And the first time I heard it, I thought it was a raven. And I was like, God, that raven sounds weird because ravens have, a pretty impressive vocabulary. But I was just like, wow, that really sounds strange. And it turns out it wasn't even a raven. It was or a crow. It was a silly old dove. Anyway, yeah. They're all over the place here. They're like breeding like rabbits. Oh, it sounds like an owl. And oh yeah. Oh, I know. The ones I like the doves that they're called mourning doves. Mourning as in MOUR in mourn, as in crying for someone who's passed on type of mourn. Yeah. Oh, see, Deidre knows what we're talking about too. I think those doves, the mourning doves, they have the most unusual. It's not unusual in the sense that you don't hear it a lot because, but it's just like it hits a chord with me because it's like it really could sound like somebody more in mourning. So it's really kind of cool. I don't know. I take note a lot of nature and stuff. And granted, we don't have a lot of wild nature around here because I'm in the suburbs of a big town. But I tell you what, lately we've been seeing a lot of coyote and javelina and a couple other things. The big owls. And one night there were owls. There were 2 owls hooting back and forth in our trees in our front yard. Oh yeah, mourning doves. You should expand your knowledge, even if it is knowledge of just a tiny little bird, Big, huge, light brown birds. I don't know what they are. Huh. Yeah. The doves, though, we call them, they're like the short bus birds of the bird community because they're like not very smart. They're actually kind of stupid, and they do things like fly in front of cars and sit and wait for the cats to attack them and things like that. It's really kind of sad. But the thing is that, they populate so quickly that there's got to be some way to regulate it, But I'm the kind of person that, like Lisa does, you see something dead in your yard and you don't just go, oh, ew, and you throw it away. No. I go and I get my big wire cutters and I'll snip wings off and take feathers and use them and stuff. And I've got like all kinds of different wings and bones, collect bones and feet, talons, all kinds of stuff. I've even got bones from a turkey vulture, which, don't tell anybody because I could get in trouble. Yeah, you pick it up and use it. It is a treasure. It's like a gift from nature. And people don't realize. In fact, even, I mean, bones. Bones are fascinating. Just imagine what we'd all look like without bones. Globs of unstructured muscle and flesh. Yeah, it'd be pretty sad. I did a drawing once I called Bones, and in the drawing there's a picture. It's a tree, and the tree, instead of having fruit hanging from it, it's got bones and a skull and stuff hanging from it. It's just my take on that. But because of that picture, I got offered a job illustrating a book that a doctor up in Sholo was writing. And he was like an alternative medicine guy. And he said, okay, I'll have to get back to you about it. Well, unfortunately, his wife didn't like me because both his wife and I are both the kind of person that if something's bugging me about you, I might tell you in no uncertain terms. Might. I will tell you in no uncertain terms, but tactfully. And she was the kind of person that she would do the same thing. But she wasn't very tactful about it, let's face it. So, yeah, so I don't think she liked me because of that. And I never got contacted by the doctor about it, which is okay. I mean, he showed interest, and that is what mattered to me. So, yeah. Mourning doves nesting in your neighbor's bushes? Yeah. Oh, yeah, see? You get it, Catherine. Oh, crap. Out in a little farm town. Oh, no, that's so cool. Yeah, I used to live up by Sholo, Arizona, and we actually lived, it wasn't me and Mark, it was who I was with before Mark, but we actually had 4 acres, and the land right beside us was state owned, so there was nothing for like, I don't know, 14 square miles. And on the other side was our little community, and the next house was my significant other's mother's house, and together we had 12 acres. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I love sharing stuff. I I just love it. I love sharing. It makes good conversation. It makes good conversation. And then too, if we have something in common, we can figure out what that is, and I think that's cool too. Yeah, it does make sense. And when I found out that it was morning, I knew instantly that it wasn't like the morning of the day, that it was morning as in crying, because it made that much sense to me too when someone told me that. But yeah, Lisa, you were talking about in your video about the dawn and the dragons and all that. When I was a little kid, I would often wake up before the sun rose. And I guess this insomnia thing has been a long thing. I don't know, but I would often wake up before the sun rose, and I would lay in my bed and I'd watch the sky lighten up, and that's when you hear all the birds start chittering and chattering and all kinds of other stuff. But it was so quiet right before the noises started. It was so quiet, and it was just like, the sun started to come up and the sky got lighter and brighter, and I was convinced that somehow I was helping the sunrise. I don't know. It was just really weird too, because like I said, I was raised in a Christian home, and something like that it was something that I was afraid to mention to anyone because of our religious upbringing, and that my mom was really super strict religious. But I didn't really need to mention it to anyone. I wouldn't have anyway, but coolness, the things that you think of when you're a kid, huh? Let's do a little bit of darker shadows here where they're intersecting a little. Well, I don't exactly like it, but I guess it'll work. It's okay though, because I can always print out another one, right? I keep having to remind myself of that. How many of you guys do that? Oh no, I don't want to ruin it, but you can always print out another one. It's just the time investment, I think, that bothers me. Because you've got all these things, you know, you've got figured it all out. I guess it's like, you can be a trial one. Apparently Mark had to take the dog out again. That dog, wow, he's got problems. He's so old. It's like every day he gets older and older. It's a little disturbing for me. It's like a mirror, man. Stop talking to me about how old I am, okay? I don't want to know. Oh, Brittany, how lucky. Oh my God. And birds, yes. How cool. See, we all have that in common. How neat. Oh, right, Catherine. I get that. Yeah. Yeah, I've colored my own work too. And it's on my Instagram. But yeah, I do the same thing. Oh my God. You got to tell yourself, chill out, one. Jeez. Phew. Anyway. Let's see here. Let's do a teeny bit of blue down here at the very tip. Since our background is going to be like turquoise and teal and all of that, I think that would work. Also blend it a little bit right here. Yay. So I don't know where I am now, but I got to tell you guys, I don't know if you were all here when I announced this before, but when I do the giveaway, I'm not going to announce it in the video, in the live stream title. I'm just going to do it. So keep your eye on that number. It's got to stay over 400 for 7 days. And then after that, I'll do the giveaway and yay. And I'm thinking I'm going to dig up I have some coloring books that I've got 2 of. And I think I'm going to give away a coloring book as well. So you'll get to choose between 3 pieces of jewelry that I've made. And Mark is going to pitch in a leather pouch or something leather that he's made. And then we'll do a coloring book as well. So it's going to be a big giveaway. And the next giveaway after that will probably be similar. But what I'll do is, I think what I'm going to do is make a journal for it specifically for the giveaway. And that one's going to be at 1,000. So I have high hopes. Girl can dream, right? Hey. So just keep your eyes on the number, because I don't mention it every time. It's what's more important to me is the giveaway rather than the subscriptions, but they go hand in hand. So it's kind of just one of those things. I'm not looking to monetize my channel because I really don't care about that. I feel that if you guys are going to help me out, you can help me out any way you want. Sharing my links to my videos is good enough for me. Thumbs up on my videos is good enough for me, because that just anything helps. So yeah, I hope so, Lisa, because I really want to give something back. And who knows, maybe between 400 and 1,000 I'll have a surprise giveaway and just go, oh, look what I made, I'm giving it away today. And we'll do the whole random pick a number thing. So yeah, but you know, just keep your eyes open and join me in my live streams and you know, chat away, chat and color and do whatever you're doing, because we all can use, especially right now, we can all use a little bit of stress relief, and coloring is a really good way to do that. So here we go. I've got kind of like rainbow tentacles going on here. I I don't know. Now that I'm showing it on camera, I'm like, I kind of like that. Oh, come on, focus, you. Focus. Yep. There we go. And remember, I'm going to blend that with my blender pencil. Prismacolor, or maybe I'll use a Caran Dash blenders are really nice. I really, really like them because they're called Blender Brights. And I think they're less scratchy and more creamy. And I think that they leave the color brighter. So I may do that because what I'm going for here is bright color. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I need to do some more bluey blues up here. Like right under Catherine. Oh, thank you, Deidre. Thank you, guys. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he knew I was getting up out of my chair. He knows I don't take shit. I don't take any shit from him. I'm the kind of person, if the dog isn't doing what I told him to do, I don't smack him with my hand, but I'll get something that makes a lot of noise, like a loosely rolled wad of paper and just like crackle it or smack it against his bottom and do it that way because I don't want to hurt the puppy. He's just a little dog. Granted, he's a Jack Russell Terrier, which essentially is like a tiny little pit bull. But I do believe that if you make a lot of noise and it gives him a little bit of a kickstart, then it might be advantageous. So yeah, but lately he's been doing a little bit of a power play and testing his boundaries. And I can tell that's what he's doing because I'll tell him to quit whatever he's doing, which is our word. Our word is quit. It isn't no, it's quit or stop. And I did that. I did things like that on purpose with him because I didn't want everyone to know what his words were. Because I wanted to be the only one, to be able to guess. I didn't want any other people to be able to guess at the reprimand words because I didn't want other people to be able to do that just, offhandedly. But yeah, I'll say something to him and then I'll wait a couple seconds, like 3 or 4 seconds to see if he's going to do it. And often he won't do anything. So I get up out of my chair, get up off the couch, or I start going toward him to reinforce my words with actions. And 9 times out of 10, he'll wait until I get close and he'll run away because he knows I'm coming. I can see he's got his ears cocked, so he's hearing me. He's listening at me. So I know it's basically he's doing a whole power play thing. And that just, ooh, because he didn't ever used to do that. But we've been giving him a little bit of leeway because he's 13, almost 13. Well, no, we just had a birthday. End of February was his birthday. I believe he's 13 now. He's an old guy. But he knows. He's not stupid, He knows that we're giving him a little bit of leeway because the strictness has loosened up just a little tiny bit. But yeah. And he hasn't been feeling well. He's losing weight and stuff. So I'm still doing that. But he's not in any pain, which is cool. I know he's not in any pain because he doesn't squirm a lot. When you pick him up, he doesn't squirm a lot. He'll just kind of sit there in your arms and lick your face if he gets the chance, which, ugh, I hate that. And yes, if you've got a communicable virus, it can be spread by dog. It is not a good thing to let people's dogs lick you, and it's not a good thing to kiss them on the face. Bad idea, especially now. And I don't know if the coronavirus is being spread by dogs to humans or the other way around, but why would you want to take that chance, people? Lauren K. Hey, hi. Cool. Okay, you lurk away. Good to see you and thank you. And if you could, please thumbs up for me. Thank you. He's a Jack Russell Terrier. A Labrador. You know what? No, he's not like a miniature Labrador. He's like a miniature pit bull. And he's such a baby. Oh my God. Yes. They do. Oh my God, yes. He has cracked me up since I've had him since he was 6 weeks old, and he's always cracked me up. He's got, I don't know, he's just got that kind of mannerism where he loves hearing people laugh. So I think he kind of latches onto, oh, if I do this, it's going to make you laugh kind of thing. He also hates it when people cry. So if I cry, like, because of pain or I'm depressed or whatever, he kind of like snuggles me, or he used to anyway. Now he can barely hear me. One recorded case of a man passing the virus on to his dog in Hong Kong. Well, see, and the one case, I'm thinking that there's probably been more cases, but people aren't mentioning it, or they don't know that that's how it spread. Oh yeah, Jack Russells are fun, and yes, they do test you because they're smart. And he's a really smart. It took me, let's see, 5 minutes and 3 trials to teach him to roll over. He was just so into it when I taught him. I didn't even need food. I just congratulated him. Yay, good boy. I didn't even need to give him a treat. Then mutated to transfer. Oh yeah, stuff mutates like all the time. That's so sad. But yeah, I've always been the kind of person that I didn't want people kissing my dog. And my best friend keeps doing it, and I'm just like, ew, don't do that. But so far, and she doesn't come over that often because she's always so busy. She's actually she's studying to be a psychologist right now. She's a psychiatrist. So what does that say about her? She was a special needs school teacher for many, many years, and before that, she was an RN. So yeah, she's like, and she's a musician too. She's super smart, just really outrageously intelligent. Why she hangs with me, I'll never know. Just kidding. Seriously though, she likes hanging with me because I'm artistic. So that's kind of cool. And she writes her own music and lyrics, and that's kind of neat. I love it. She just wrote a song not too long ago and played it at a social function about a month and a half ago before all this virus stuff started. And she said, I did so good. She was all excited. I did so well. I did so well. I didn't make one mistake. And she was worried about how to distribute her breath through the song. And granted, yes, that is a deal. It's a big deal. If you don't distribute your breath correctly, you'll mess up the phrasing, and that's something. Let's see. Let's do, and I'm still switching back between Copenhagen Blue, which is PC 906, and this is Sunburst Yellow, which is PC 917, and this is Cadmium Orange, PC 118. So I'm still just switching back and forth and doing the tentacles with these. I think it looks kind of neat, but I'm going to, like I said, blend with a blender pencil because I want to get a smoother gradient between the colors. And the Copenhagen Blue is making a really cool green. So it's like, it wasn't my intention, but since it happened that way, I just went with it. I think I need to sharpen this. Let's do the one with the pointy one. I should write that on the top of this. Sharpen here for pointy. Oh, wow, Catherine, a groomer. Not something I would do. Yeah, cat. I bet, man. I know some breeds have peculiarities that are common to their breed. And unfortunately, I haven't really had a lot of interaction with a bunch of, a lot of different breeds, but how fun that would be. Although I'm sure you've been bitten before. Oh man, your wrists. Dang. I had a friend when I first moved back to Arizona from California. Super mutts. That's funny. But yeah, she twice a month, something like that. That's pretty unfortunate. Maybe she just wasn't as careful as she could have been. But she had a Rottweiler, and her Rottweiler was, yeah, scratched, peed on. Oh my God, pooped on, really? Oh, that's right. The glands, yeah. I'm sure that the kids' messes are way less drastic. Yes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, my friend, I think her name was Sherry. She worked at PetSmart, and she got bit. And oh yeah, I was saying she had a Rottweiler. The Rottweiler was so funny because he was such a big baby. He was a baby. He's a gorgeous dog too. Oh my God. Just, your classic Rottweiler. And all he really wanted to do was play with her kids. I mean, her kids were like, I don't know, 8 and 12 or something. And this dog loved kids. And one day we were all out, and some teenager, this was at an apartment complex, some teenager went by on his skateboard, and the dog went totally freaking, well, the dog was on a leash because there are leash laws, in Arizona, but it went totally nuts. And I was like, whoa, why did he? I guess he just doesn't like skateboards. And then she went on about how her philosophy was, how there's ball bearings inside of a skateboard truck or wheel, and there's noises. Everything makes a noise, right? Even if we can't hear it. If dogs can hear it, animals can hear stuff. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Rotties are sweet too. Yeah, Lisa, Rottweiler and Pomeranian. Wows. Ugh. But yeah, her dog, every time somebody went by on a skateboard, so it would go crazy. And one day she's like, she told the person that was riding the skateboard, she's like, well, don't worry, I don't think it's you. I think it's the skateboard. And she goes, here, let's try it out. Let's try a little experiment. So she had the person that was riding the skateboard push the skateboard down the sidewalk. And the dog went after the skateboard. It didn't like the skateboard. It didn't care about the person. The person was like, oh, whatever, it's a person. But when the skateboard went by, they were like, wow, because the dog went nuts about the skateboard. So she had this philosophy, this theory, not philosophy. And it was that there's got to be some kind of noise coming out of the wheels of the skateboard. Maybe the dog didn't like try it, with different skateboards. And she said each skateboard that went by, every one of them, the dog would react that way. So she kind of felt validated that, her philosophy, her theory was validated that there was some kind of noise that the skateboard ball bearings in the wheels would make. And that is what the dog was going crazy about, that it was just like piercing for the dog's hearing. And I'm like, that makes sense. That totally makes sense, because the person would come up and the dog wouldn't do anything. So I'm thinking that might have been what was going on. Wouldn't that be cool to be able to prove it? It was good enough for her. So, that was kind of neat. Yeah, drive them crazy. And you know what? That's a good point, Lisa, about the bicycles. Bonkers. And I'm thinking she had it figured out. I really am. Because of the way the dog would react. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I got to tell you something. My blood sugar is crashing. and my tongue is numb and I'm having trouble talking. So unfortunately, and I know this is really horrible, unfortunately, I need to go and I need to take care of this and get some insulin and eat a real meal. I had a snack before this started, hoping that it would not happen, but apparently it did. And I'm supposed to be, I'm supposed to take more insulin at, I was supposed to take more insulin at noon. Didn't I take any more? Anyway, I can't even remember. I'm sorry. I'm having a really hard time concentrating. I know. I'm hoping to be able to do an impromptu because I really would like to not just color with you guys, but craft, especially since everybody's stuck at home. But I'm having trouble talking because my tongue is numb. And it's like it started from the tip of my tongue and it's just spreading out all over my tongue. And now I'm having trouble forming words. So I'm going to let you all go. And we've only been on for an hour and 15 minutes. And I apologize for this. I do seriously, sincerely apologize. God, Elf, go, silly. I know. But I did want to show you one thing. I'm still working on this. I'm still working on this one. This is Lisa's drawing. And I'm almost ready to put it out there. I want to put a background in. But I've got like my cherry blossoms and my little decorations and stuff. And this is on gray paper. So I just wanted to let you guys see that that's what I'm doing with that one. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and go, damn it. Oh, man, I hate this. I hate being restricted by this because it's really annoying. But I'm about ready to fall over. So I'm going to let you go. And you can find this. You have to join Lisa's group. But yeah, you gotta join the group. Everybody take care of yourselves. Yeah, you can buy it, I think. And I will see you later on. Once I get the insulin and I eat, I'll be okay. So there's that. But I love you guys too. Thank you all for being here so much. And thank you for all the new subscribers because I can't do any of this without you. So take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, stay well, and stay safe. Peace, love. Remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Make it a happy, crafty, and colorful one. I'll be posting another flip through video pretty soon because I just finished another journal a few days ago, like a week and a half ago. And her name is Snarky. So you'll see it soon. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. Be well, be safe, be happy. Thanks, guys.